cup. Good morning from the shell. Super fast.
Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Good friends and trends that bend the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show with super fast tortoise. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we have the flow. Good vibes from head to toe.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Welcome everybody to the show with the flow, because we gotta go with the flow. No matter where we go, we're going. Something. Words. Lost at me.
Word.
Word.
Birds.
Yeah. So how's it going, everybody? How you guys doing today?
Doing pretty good.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. Heard that D&D's in the air. Mugenful's going to play D&D. KJ's going to play D&D. They're going to roll some dice and throw some trice and have some fun.
Yeah.
Totally made up a sentence there.
One of many D&D games coming up. So apparently D&D is becoming popular again. And I've spoke with a few people, and usually more people want to be adventurers, but I've been noticing a trend of people wanting to DM.
Ah, that's interesting. People wanting to DM. That's a tough skill to put together a game like that.
Oh, it is.
Well,
I would never DM because I don't want to put together a game.
I mean, if an AI can do it, so can you.
Well, Wizards just came out with a new Dungeons and Dragons book.
Yeah, it's a new game book, and also, from what I understand, they're going to be introducing some additional classes coming out in the next set of updates.
Yep.
Which I don't know if I'm too thrilled about or not, but as I'm not that far into D&D as I used to be, and I don't really have opinions on adding new classifications of characters. So,
well, yeah, they're changing certain classes seem more PC, politically correct. Whatever. Wizards be wizards.
Yeah. I don't know about any of that stuff. I mean, I always play a bard. I mean, you got to charm people. That's all I have the ability to do. Sing songs and charm people. Some magic.
That's because you believe you're someone's lucky charm.
Just might, because I'm going to be playing a druid.
I know my lucky foot is somewhere around there in another jar on somebody's keychain.
Lucky foot.
You really should stop keeping your body parts in different jars. I mean, everyone else is sensible enough to keep their body parts attached to themselves. You don't see me going, "Now, where did I go put my foot?" Now, I know I had that jar around here somewhere.
Well, it's simple. KJ really believed in math so much he wanted to feel like it was to be divided.
Oh, good dad joke.
Yeah, I went with a buddy one time to go to a LARPing event. It was pretty interesting.
Oh, I love LARPing.
Just to watch it was interesting.
LARPing, everybody swinging, everybody was kung fu fighting. It was so exciting.
Okay, you managed to get there like 2 seconds before my brain did. It was literally about to start singing in my head. Everyone's kung fu fighting, and you started. So it was like, well, that's all right. I don't need to do it.
That's right.
Super Fast Tortoise thinks that it's karaoke night more often than I do, and I was a karaoke DJ.
Karaoke. Well, singing's always fun. It always brightens the mood. You can't go wrong with a good song.
That's
Yeah, we
right.
should have a karaoke night one of these days on Superfast Tortoise stream.
Yeah,
Well, we
I don't
can
know how
have
well
one in
that
the
could be
Discord.
monetized.
We can
Yeah,
have one in the Discord. I do
Oh,
have
that
all
sounds
my
good.
karaoke library on my computer.
yeah. I was about to say it'd be easier to do something like that, not streaming and being worried about copyright claims on some
True.
format.
Chat, if you want us to do a karaoke night and you would like me to host it on the Superfast Tortoise Discord page, please make sure you comment in the description below that you want us to do a karaoke night, and we'll absolutely do it.
That's right. That's
We'll
right.
do it on the Discord. Absolutely, I'm committed.
He's committed. Well, more
Careful, he
way.
said it now. There's no stopping him once he said it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, KJ is definitely committed more ways than just one. Like like you can ask him about the padded walls and how well they feel.
Padded walls. Wait, they give people padded ones?
I'm sorry.
I was given this a steel wall, so don't get anything on it.
No, you have to be a lot nicer to the nurses and things for them to give you the padded one. You know,
Mm.
they're not that fussed. If you're a little mouthy, if you're all head, then still room for you.
Well, KJ is a unique figure. He's only a head, but still manages to lose it.
Tis true. Tis true.
Well, you know how it is. You're like on the phone and you're in a conversation about looking something up, so you start looking for your phone, even though it's in your hand, but you don't know where it is, so you're wondering where your phone is, even though you're talking on it. That's happened to me before.
Yeah, that's
hey.
happened to me sadly too many times. That I'm wondering where my glasses are.
Right? Even though
The
they're on your
world is
face.
not blurry, and I can see perfectly, and yet I'm going, I can't find my glasses. Where are my glasses?
Right?
Oh.
I did that this morning.
Well, one time, now that's never happened to me, but it has happened to one of my ex girlfriends in the hospital. She was in the hospital, had her phone in her hand, and she was going. I mean, she was going crazy. She couldn't find her phone, and it was right there in her hand the whole dang on time.
I've lost my wallet in the car once.
Mm.
If
Yeah,
that makes sense.
it's not fun to lose your wallet.
It was
at
in the
all.
car, but I just didn't realize it was in the car, and I found it later on.
Right? Especially when you're the one carrying the money and you drop your wallet in the car and you have to walk all the way back to the car to get it.
Or lose your wallet in your pocket.
That's a trick. That's a trick.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that has happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
poor thing.
Looked out.
And me in my back pocket the whole dang on time.
Well, I know how that feels. Like one of my jeans, the back pockets are big, and there's like a temperature because like you can usually feel your wallet press against your buttocks, but there's times when it leans the right way where you don't feel it all, and you feel it at all, and you're like, where's the wallet? It's not there, and you have to reach back to feel to make sure it's still there. You're like, oh, it's still there.
Oh, I constantly do the wallet check, even when I know it's there.
Mhm.
Like, what are you looking for? Oh, I'm just checking for my wallet. And I have one of those big old huge wallets, biker wallet with the chain on it, you
Mhm.
know. So it's like I don't need to feel for my wallet. Is my chain there? Yeah, it's my chain's there. But I still do the pocket check every single time.
Well, tell me, KJ, does your chain hang low? Does it wobble to and fro? Can you tie it in a knot? Can you tie it in a bow?
You talking about like this, KJ?
Do your chain hang low?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. That's exactly how it is. But my wallet is also obnoxiously packed with, instead of credit cards, just every single store card I can imagine. And half of them I don't even use.
Not anymore.
Yeah. And I've even lost my wallet with the chain before too.
That's possible.
And that's the whole reason why I got the wallet with the chain on it, so I don't lose it.
I can't
Yeah.
have my wallet with a chain anymore. The chain, due to the position of the chain, it kind of falls down the crack between my chair, and then I get stuck on the chair. I actually want to leave my chair, but no, my chain has attached me to it.
Yeah.
My
Or sometimes
wheelchair
you get
won't
caught
let
in
me
the wheels.
go. Yeah, we'll either get caught in the wheels or like on the axle and things.
Mm,
Mm.
What I
right.
do is when I'm like I have this similar problem like when I'm taking somebody's ride on Uber or something, and I'm always kind of worried about like either the chain scratching their nice leather seats or getting caught around the seatbelt thingy, you know. And so what I'll do is I'll like move the chain from being connected to my belt loop to connected to my overalls strap up higher, so that way it doesn't get caught on something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Backwoods.
Backwoods collector. What's up?
Backwoods.
It's right backwoods. He's back in the woods. Back in the woods. Yeah, but still. I used to rock a chain wallet, but not anymore. I stopped wearing jeans very much. I have jean shorts, but I stopped wearing jeans very much. Where I just wear like gym shorts because I'm fat and lazy and love the comfortability of elastic.
No. It's not called fat. It's called pleasantly plump. And it's not lazy. It's called
Procrastination.
procrastination.
All right, so I'm pleasantly plump and procrastinative.
Yeah, we don't shame here on laziness or plumpness. So we don't shame here. We acknowledge, we respect, and we go. You know what? Here's a Twinkie.
Here's a Twinkie.
But yeah, so I don't have a chain wallet anymore. I don't need a chain wallet, and because chains on wallets don't do well with gym shorts, and gym shorts are just super comfortable. Super
Yeah.
comfortable. It's the old person in me. Is like I like the super comfort of relaxing. I mean, come on, they work. Gym shorts work as well as being PJs too. You don't have to transfer clothes from day clothes to bed clothes when you can just keep gym shorts on for the day.
Yeah.
It's comfortable. It's comparable to being comfortable.
I can't wear shorts anymore. I after I got cancer and I lost all the weight, I can't regulate body heat anymore. So I'm constantly wearing like long sleeve shirts, long pants, even if it's like friggin' hot outside.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, that makes sense. You like to dress like a biker and look tough.
I kind of do though. Just say it. You know, you should see me in my leathers.
Right? Your leathers, your chain wallet, your Zippo lighter. Even though you don't smoke, you still have a Zippo lighter just so you can flick it out and turn it on and be like flame.
First of all, every Boy Scout knows you need to have a lighter on you at all times. It doesn't matter if you smoke, you need flame.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it's just polite to have a lighter handy when somebody needs one. Maybe
Mhm.
there's a candle that needs to be lit, and you are the guy who has that Zippo. Just
Okay.
saying.
Just saying. Just saying.
Helps to be prepared.
Yeah, just don't be like Jack Be Quick. Jack jumped over the candlestick.
That's right. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. Everybody's going to be a little slick because the weather is getting a little thick. Howdy, y'all. Who did you give me, Bob? What's up?
What's up, Bob?
Mhm. Anyways, we digress. And we are going to press this button right here.
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise.
Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. So many creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright.
Ooh, look at us. Look how far we made it. Look how far we taken it. We've reached from point A to point B. And pretty soon we'll be at point C. Something. I don't know. I'm not right in the head this morning.
Are we ever?
Yeah, are we ever? But there's a time of day we reach. A time of day that brings us to this this light thing. What happened? It's all dark and we're all on the side. Hey, Billy.
Well, I think you need to put a
Card of the day. Combo breaker.
The evil laugh, maniacal laugh.
This
Yes,
deserves a salt shaker.
salt shaker. I need a meme, I need like a GIF of a salt shaker. Made.
Mhm.
The Wrath of God costs 2 generic, 2 white. It says destroy all creatures that can't be regenerated. Basic board wipe, the standard actually. That's
Yep.
what people like. Oh no! Today I ran on a theme today for pictures of the day and everything. And trust me, card of the day is on target.
Oh.
Oh, sounds good.
Mhm. Board wipes. Matt Wrath of God has a pretty cool picture. I remember opening this card up back in 9th edition, white border. This card was pretty saucy, and I liked board wipes from the get-go. I'm like, it destroys the board of creatures. Who doesn't like that? And my friends are like, we don't. I'm like, but I like blowing up the board. I'd blow up the board back in the day when I was a noob just for the fun of it. Even if it did, we'd play the game just to play the game. So board wiping didn't really make people salty because we still got to play more game. No one was trying to win. They're just trying to play their deck and learn their decks and have fun with it. Nowadays, it's about board wiping to keep yourself on top.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Fun. Hey, classic board wipe. Thank you.
Yeah, this is right. This card right here is absolutely crazy.
Crazy.
Nice backwoods.
Backwards says I pulled this a while back and I will use it. That's right. Use it.
Mhm.
It's gonna be awesome. Now, let's get to the pictures of the day. Boom, boom, boom. This is an image of me reading my hand of board wipes.
Well,
So it looks like you decided to go after the hillbilly method and grow your beard out a little longer.
Uh-huh. Right. Board wipes. And I was looking at the image when this popped up. That book is way awkward.
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Why? It looks like there's smoke coming from the book.
Hey, it's never underestimate the power of a board wipe burning through the sears of the hands. I don't know. Oh, Cane Shaker. That was the first half of my favorite combo. Yeah, Cane Shaker's favorite combo is destroy all creatures and destroy all lands.
Ooh.
Armageddon and Wrath of God.
Yep. Time capsule. Time capsule. Time capsule. All right. Cane Shaker. Time capsule. Awesome people. All right. Now, next picture of the day. How I imagine myself telling my story of how I board wiped for a single creature.
I've done that several times.
That's very true.
Sometimes you need to.
Yeah, sometimes you do. Sometimes you need to board wipe for a single creature. But here's me, all my glory, telling the story about how I saved everybody's life because I board wiped because of one single creature.
Wow.
Which brings us to our next picture of the day. A picture of me right before I cast a board wipe. There's drinks on the table. It's a mess. I'm looking serious, looking very turtly. That's right.
Bring it. I get a board wipe.
But then, this is me hiding from my friends in my toy room because I played my 10th board wipe.
Oh, goodness.
Too many board wipes. They say, too many board wipes. I'm like, there's no such thing as too many board wipes as long as I'm winning.
That one figure right by the left foot kind of looks like Batman.
There's a Batman one. There's a Spider-Man one. There's like a squirrel one. There's like ones that look like other toys. I just put action figures and toys in the prompt, and this is what it came up with.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I just want to point out that that there's not only is there the Batman, but there is the iconic, only used a handful of times, 1960s pink Batman action figure right there next to your Batman.
Yeah.
Now, I appreciate this because Batman actually had a pink costume for a minute during the 60s. You can look it up. He also had a rainbow costume as well at one point in time.
I think the rainbow one was Zero L's Batman, right?
Ron says a solid board wipe, almost a decadent as winning against Platinum Angel. That's right.
Yep.
That's right. Love the toys, love the figures. There's like so many different.
Is anybody other than me though creeped out about the green-looking Batman skull action figure over in the bottom right-hand corner?
Oh yeah, that's a crazy looking.
Like he's like Batman returned from the dead.
Batman curses and vampires, which he has fought Dracula before, so
yeah. Hey, it works. Don't laugh. It works.
Yep.
If it was a toy, you'd probably play with it.
Yep.
Yep. Hello. We're on stage. And that was pictures of the day. Now, if you have pictures of the day and you want to share with us your pictures of the day, hey, on Discord is a good place to do it. You can share pictures of the day and get shout out on the show. Your picture will be shown and us talk about it and react to it. That'd be fun. It's cool. Try it out. Try it out.
I might show you my AI Dungeons and Dragons created character for a cyberpunk setting. I'll show you that. So I'll get the photo of that later on and post it for next Wednesday.
All right. Now it's time for the question of the day. Let's get to that segment. Whoa.
Presented by Discord, we have the question of the day.
The question of the day was brought to us by KJ down there.
Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah, he's a very popular dude, especially in the circles where people talk about the head that floats. That's right. Here we go. Let's see what he had to ask.
Hello, KJ Cowboy Dan here with the In the Shell Morning Coffee Podcast. If you were a video game controller, what would that say about you and how you live your life? Are you WASD on your keyboard? Straight to the point, efficient, and always in control? Maybe you're an Xbox controller, versatile, adaptive, and ready for any challenge. Or perhaps the N64, unconventional, nostalgic, and fighting things out as you go. Maybe you're the arcade joystick, passionate and thriving on high energy moments. You may not know all the combos, but you're going to give it your all, and no matter what, you're ending with a high score.
High score. So
what controller are you? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I was about to say, from what I understand, he's asking what kind of controller are you? Yeah.
I'll go first. I'll be a Dreamcast controller because you can swap memory cards inside. You can create a memory card for the Dreamcast. It doesn't go inside the Dreamcast. It goes inside the controller. And sometimes my memory gets swapped up with other things.
That was the only good thing about the Dreamcast controller. Everything else about the Dreamcast controller, I was like, get rid of this hunk of junk.
Uh-huh. What is it? The memory cards for the Dreamcast had little games on them you could play from different games.
Yeah, the Dreamcast memory cards were like insane. I loved them, but I just didn't like the controller shape itself.
Yeah.
Well, they're pretty much a little handheld console as a controller.
Man.
Yeah. That's how it felt.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go old school here. I'm gonna say Atari 2600.
Oh yeah,
plain and simple.
Joysticks.
Joystick and one button. That's all you need.
Plain and simple.
You don't need to have your 104 key keyboard all set up with macros for a video game when you have a joystick and one button. Just saying. I do appreciate a good Atari 2600 game.
The Balt's Apprentice, what's up?
What's up?
Hey, to Bolt.
What's up, Cane Shaker?
Hey, T-Vault.
So,
be right back.
All right. If you were a controller, KJ, what controller would you be?
So I am the arcade cabinet.
Mhm.
I am an arcade cabinet where not only do I have a joystick and up to 6 buttons, but I also have the option of a having a touch ball that you could use
Oh yeah.
for games like I don't know, Missile Command and other fun games like that you'd probably find as well on the Atari and a few other games. But I'm going video console. Take me to the arcade every day.
Ew. Ew. You know, back in the day, they used to sell arcade cabinet style controllers, so it felt like you was at the arcade, but it was like a controller for your systems.
Yes.
Yeah, those are crazy. Those are crazy. How Willer,
Yes. Yes.
if you were a video game controller, what kind of controller would you be?
Probably like the Xbox controller, comfortable, but there again, I'm not sure I'm built for the long haul.
Mhm.
I think I'm a defective Xbox controller.
Right.
Big Lots brand Xbox controller.
I miss my local arcade, Aladdin's Palace. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Arcade
yes,
was
Aladdin's
wild.
Palace.
Yeah, I loved it when Aladdin's Palace was here in my state.
From what I understand, there's only 2 locations left in the entire country.
I don't know. I do not know for sure. But if I was a controller, I'd be a Mad Catz external controller that can fit different consoles on the computer. So I can switch between different consoles and computer, and I just reconfigure myself to get recognized with the game. I switch from the Switch, I switch from the PlayStation, and that honestly can be a hassle sometimes, remembering which key button is the key button between X and A and all that jazz. So I'm that kind of person who kind of form fits to the style of the console they're on. So Mad Catz back in the day was a fun, interesting controller company that made
Yes.
different styles. And for me personally, I think they made more comfortable controllers than the regular controllers. They even had some sick, really well worked Nintendo 64 controllers that worked flawlessly and held seamlessly in the not so awkward position.
Yep.
By the way, I just want to recognize Tibalt's apprentice and his answer for which controller he would be. The ColecoVision controller, great deep cut. By the way, I approve.
I thought I quite liked Cane Shaker's answer. Back in my day, the best joystick was a stick.
But the ColecoVision, absolutely. First of all, ahead of its time, ColecoVision. And I'm surprised ColecoVision didn't last as long in the gaming market as it should have. They had some incredible titles back in the day.
I remember watching a documentary on why some consoles didn't do well back then, and part of it was how involved the console got to the TV and connection and the things you had to do to actually work it.
Yep.
I mean, man, some like one of the consoles that got very popular but wasn't popular enough to make a high market was the Commodore.
The Commodore 64, and the nice thing about Commodore 64 is Commodore 64, you were able to play Atari games with it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, it was compatible with the Atari, and it was also compatible with the Sears Entertainment System that they had, which also was compatible with Atari games. Commodore 64 was great universal.
And one console that didn't do very well because how involved it was with playing the console was the Magnavox Odyssey.
Yeah. But Magnavox Odyssey also had a lot of potential, being that I believe they were one of the first of the CD gaming systems.
Maybe Magnavox Odyssey, the one I'm talking about, came out during the time, but a little before Atari.
Okay, I'm thinking of a different one. Let me look it up here. But
because this is the one where you basically had a basic game on your console, then you put up little transparent sheets on your TV to change the games.
Oh yeah, okay. I know which one you're talking about. The Magnavox
Hmm.
Odyssey looked exactly like, almost like, kind of like a very updated version of the Atari. Actually, it had the 3 buttons on the side, and it was a connected controller to the actual box itself.
Yep.
Yeah, I was thinking of a different device altogether.
You're good. You're good. I'm thinking of different devices. Moonful, welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah. My cat's scratching on a little bed there. If you hear that little weird noise.
Yeah, it's
The reason
hilarious.
why I remember the Odyssey now is because it had those odd shaped cartridges that had the handle on the cartridge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I completely forgot about that one.
Yeah, the Odyssey was weird. Magnavox Odyssey, the first homemade console.
Cage Chicker. I remember the best thing that was compatible with the stick was a rock.
What do you mean paper isn't compatible with a rock?
Hey, you know what? One of the best games was throwing sticks and stones. What?
Yeah.
Just remember, they may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Yeah, but the best game you can play with a rock is skipping across the water.
What? Have you never taken different shaped rocks and played chess with them or something, or checkers?
Now it's always more fun to throw them in the water.
Water
Skip
Well,
them,
skipping. Yeah.
skipping them
well, you
across
want to
the
use
water.
these. You want to use these rocks and actually make your brain hurt by using them together to do something clever, rather than just enjoying watching a rock bounce on water or hit things.
Yeah.
Come on, much more fun. Just throw it, see what it can hit. What damage, what chaos can it cause?
Mhm.
Ooh,
Han says he didn't own
chaos.
an N64 until the PS3 was almost out. He used to play it on his friend's 64. Man, I love the 64. Turok 2 for life, yo. Turok 2.
Yeah.
By the way, the console I was thinking of that I thought was when you were talking about was the Panasonic M2. Was the
Oh, the Panasonic. Ooh.
yeah, the Panasonic M2. It was the first CD system that Panasonic made, and it
Yeah.
was like came out right before the Sega CD. From what
I was
I
about to bring that up. That's the Panasonic is what got Sega to make the Saturn.
yeah, but that's the one I was thinking of was the Panasonic, not the Magnavox.
Right. So a little quick trip in history. So the Panasonic came out, and Sega made the Saturn, or in the connection. Nintendo saw that as something competitive, so they went to make the Super Nintendo PlayStation. But then that's when they backed out of the deal, and PlayStation made their own PlayStation
Yep.
because they were too worried about discs. Nintendo, you got a deal, Nintendo. You made this really nice deal. We're gonna have a cool system thing on your hand. Backed out and made it one of your biggest competitors ever, the PlayStation.
Yep.
They wasn't too smart when they backed out.
Nope.
No, they weren't. Then
They
they
went
went
with
with
Philips.
yeah, went with Phillips, and then that was a whole crap show.
Yeah.
With the games that they got made, even for Mario and Zelda, those games were not good at all.
Han says he has like 10,000 hours in Perfect Dark. Woo.
Nice.
I want to ask Hans a question. Are you excited for the new one that's getting made?
New Perfect Dark.
Yeah,
How many Perfect Darks are there?
like 1 or 2, and now they're making another one.
All right. Blockbuster also had a chance to buy Netflix. That's very true. They did.
Yep.
They offered it.
Yeah, and now Blockbuster is going to be making a comeback. Did you hear about this? It's going to be a Blockbuster streaming service. They're bringing back the name and everything.
Yeah, they're making a comeback also because physical media is starting to make a comeback too.
Yep.
So I wonder
I-
how much that's going to translate.
Yeah, I heard it's just going to be pop-up blockbusters. You know, like one here for a couple of days, and then it'll pop up somewhere else. And
Yeah,
that's what I heard.
One thing that's still very popular in our area is secondhand DVD stores. Like there's secondhand stores selling DVDs and all whatnot, and still making money off DVD sales. And they're getting more popular because people are realizing it costs less money to buy a disc for like $5 to $10 than it is to pay $25 a month for a service where you watch 1 to 2 movies.
Yep.
Yep.
Then you can rewatch it over and over again. Heck, you can make copies of your movie, put them on different devices. You don't have to have streaming services on all your devices and pay for extra money for certain services to have different services on your streaming devices. When you can make a copy, an MP4 copy of your movie, and put it on your phone, your tablet, your computer, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And look, everybody, just to be clear, I'm not giving you the permission to pirate movies. I'm telling you, it's legal to copy movies that you own for your own devices.
And then turn around and sell it. Oh, sorry. Not legal advice.
Nah. N64 360 remake, 360 adaptation, but not counting XBL and Switch versions, right?
Right.
But if they make it up with more MP, what does that mean?
Multiplayer.
Oh, okay, with multiplayer. All right, I should have known that. Anything like the OG Perfect Dark, I'm all over it. Yep, that's good. Let's do it. What's that? Whoa! What's this? We got-
We got late shower.
Yes. Better late than never, right? I hope.
Yeah. Yes, because I enjoy your company.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I love hanging out with you guys and don't do it nearly enough. I keep saying it, but like when I get to Arizona, you'll see me more often, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Game Checker says, but if you're going to pirate copies of movies, be sure to send one to me.
No.
I think I've had 100% Perfect Dark like 4 times. Holy cow.
Nice.
But anyways, I digress. I miss the good old days of being a teenager and being able to slam hours into a video game.
Honestly, since I'm disabled, I'm still able to do that. It's still fun.
Like at my age, I slam hours on taking naps.
Yep.
I take naps too. Be right back.
A full panel today. Whoa. So, well, to pop this guy here perfectly in time. I don't know what he's gonna do.
I don't either, but I figured I would join you. And I don't know if you heard it in the background, but the wife shouted out, "We finally have a moving date." So after April 1st, get ready to see me more often. How about that?
That's awesome.
I already got your spare room all set up over here. So when you get here, we got dinner. We're gonna have dinner ready. It's gonna be steak. So just let you know.
You're speaking to me there.
Well,
For sure.
how well do we trust this? He said after April 1st. Now, we sure this isn't just him preemptively doing an April 1st fool's prank on us?
I'm setting you guys up
He's
a full
laying
month
down
in
the
advance.
guidebook.
You ain't talking about that poor man steak, are you there, KJ?
I miss being able to watch movies and play PS2 and N64 all day. That's right.
Yep.
A very elaborate prank for Tybalt there. I don't think he's really pranking us saying after April 1st he's gonna be moving.
No,
because
ironically, when I quit my job, anyhow, long story or whatever, but it was on April 1st, so I had to keep telling them this is no joke. I am leaving April 1st if you don't fix this, blah blah blah, whatever. So anyhow, yeah. Again, I've got to say, no joke. We're moving April 1st.
Nice.
The moving truck showing up unless they're pranking us.
For you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I like poor man steak myself.
Look, I like steak. I like steak of all forms. I like steak. I like to bake. I like to eat steak on a steak with a steak.
Would you eat deer steak?
Yes, I love venison.
I love venison too. I also love alligator, surprisingly.
Huh.
I don't even. The only time I get that is when the fair's near.
I
Bears
never tried
here.
alligator to be like, oh, I have an opinion.
It's good. It tastes like deer meat,
Oh, nice.
surprisingly.
All right. So now we've reached this far. We need to go and press that button.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Moves, the stretches, and the flares. Super fast tortoise. He's running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
Shall shock everybody. We're going to go to the topic of the day. The topic of the day is pretty simple, actually. Ooh, there's a monologue. Says people watch my show. They think it is easy just to stream every day. It's like I just click a few buttons, gather a few images, and come up with a question of the day and a topic, which, I try to get other people to help out with. But really, it gets deeper than that. Trying to get the theme together, have a conversation that is open and involves everyone possible is a skill. Some people are gifted with this skill more than others, but it is always a balancing act. It is always a balancing act, making sure content is viewer-friendly, connective, and on track. For some people, it's about the money. For me, it's about the content. I don't have lots of money. I use whatever that seems good in my means, and I have friends to help elevate the conversations to be more interactive and have different opinions and personalities. And it takes a bit of training and seasoning of people, meaning giving people the opportunity to garner the experience being on a live and turn it and in turn pushes me to become better streaming or a better streamer and a host. So let's go and get into this topic more often. So I could ask you simply, hold on. I could ask you simply, what is something you guys garnered from your experience on the show that's helped you in your regular streaming? Because I know you guys don't like, well, other than Hillbilly, exception Hillbilly. I know most of you don't stream live all the time, like every day, but you guys do record, you guys do go live here and there, and what are some things that help percolate your I say percolate because it's a coffee show, percolate your talents to go on and record and stream.
Well, on my channel, it seems I try to make it. I love the show here, love the content and everything that you do, and I try to make my channel. I kind of try to make it like this channel, but it's totally different because mine is a gaming channel and all that. But I take points and tips from here and from there and use them on my stream. And I've gotten a lot of points from you and this channel here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, such as designs and designs and all that, and use those onto my stream. Try to make my stream better and make it look better and more professional. I take all of that in consideration.
Oh yeah.
I think the one thing that you kind of missed, Tortoise, right off the bat, the importance of streaming every day, and that's coffee. You didn't mention that you need coffee. You need lots and lots and lots of coffee every day to keep this well-oiled machine running.
Oh yeah, and I will have to say he does a hell of a job on keeping it well-oiled and running.
Exactly.
Han says he used to stream daily, but his PC's down since I found your live. Like, is it down because you don't turn it on, or is it down so you found my live? You're like, until my PC's fixed. That'd be interesting to know. I mean, it's awesome you're enjoying the lives. I love the interaction.
Yeah, the interaction does help.
2 gigabyte of evidence that shows the state. Oh, no, okay. You guys are in a conversation there.
Sorry about
that. Oh no, not the battery.
Battery died. That's not fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd do. Probably lose my mind.
Lose my mind. It's multiplying.
But I've learned all kinds of stuff from you, Tortoise, and this channel here. It's helped my channel out a lot.
Oh yeah, you and I, you and I, we conversate a lot about what we do, or we try to help each other out with ideas in our shows when we're there. Like I need to update your little circle thing I designed you to make it more themed for your show, so you don't look like you're just in a little ship porthole. Yeah.
Yeah, since I got so many gifted subs, I had to take that off of that scene. I'm gonna probably put it back on there. I just have to make it smaller.
Sorry. If it makes you feel better, I didn't notice it because I was busy doing something else.
Nah,
I was listening to you, but I didn't see your screen.
that's understandable. I ain't that important.
Not that important. No, it's all good and groovy. Like there's a lot I take in from you guys because sometimes like KJ comes up with like some crazy little project I get inspired by, and I'm like, I'll try to do my own version of that, or I'll be seeing what he's doing, and I'm like, what can I do that comparable to that will update the show? I always try to think.
Sorry.
Yeah. I just always try to think of what's best for the imagery of the show.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was about to say.
I was just saying, I think I do the same thing. Like I see you doing things, right? And I see other creators in our community doing things. And I'm always trying to figure out how to do it myself. As I keep on saying, even though I do stream and I'm here with you guys, I do a thing with Jesse. I don't really consider myself a streamer. I consider myself like kind of like a
co-host or guest.
Well, no, not even that. I consider myself that guy who's learning things so that you don't have to, so to a certain degree. And everything that I've been learning, learning based off of what you guys are doing, how you guys are putting together your shows, what you guys are doing. Like I picked up Suno from DJ, and I picked up a few other things from here, and Tortoise has referred me to a few good AI image generators. And from there, I've been watching what other people in surrounding communities are doing and trying to play with that in order to like not necessarily advance myself, but I could help people in our community by going, you know what? I can refer you to this person. And then same way that I helped get Jessie her VTuber avatar. You know, it's like, I got somebody that you need to talk to. It's going to absolutely help you.
Oh yeah. You know, there's a lot we do for each other that makes us good. Like it takes a village to raise a stream, I guess.
I was going to comment on that.
There is no streamer without the community or the chat.
Community, yeah.
Technically you are streaming, but
right.
It's a bit lonely.
Chain Shaker says, I don't create content, but I found several friendships here and extended to regular phone conversations. And that question mark's there because I haven't really been super talkative to anybody outside my houses lately. But yeah, no, I try to call some of my friends because we have really good friendships.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Me myself, I don't like telephones. I really don't. A telephone is a tool. That's all it is to me. It's just a tool. Use it, talk on it, get off of it, then stay off of it until you need it again.
Well, in a case
like play video games,
definitely
play games on your phones.
Well, yeah.
I've seen Hillbilly play games on his phone. It's just a tool, but I'm ranking up my score here.
Yeah, but I'm referring to the talking part of it.
That's why it's important to have a community that supports. So you've got other outlets and other ways to get in touch with people and stay in touch with people.
Yep,
for sure.
The community is great, and the community is fun. Like when you get you guys on the stream and gathering and talking about the different things on roll. You know, like the community is always interesting to see what you take away from something or how you do something. Like I'm watching Tabal make content on one side of things, compared to see how KJ
Evil
makes
he
content
is.
on one side of things.
You had to see how Timbo makes things on one side, and then also to see how evil he is too. You got to mention that because he is evil.
I don't know what you're talking about. Having said that, well, thank you very much for inviting me on your stream the other day.
I mean,
It was the end of the stream, but thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
I mean, even if he was evil, he's lawful evil. He does things legally.
What are you
That's
talking
right.
about? What are you talking about? Tibalt's not evil. He just cleans out a wound with salt and rubs a lime on over it.
Exactly. It promotes healing in the long run.
The pain is just advertisement and entertainment.
That's right.
It helps you know you're alive. Pour
That's
salt
right.
on it. Pour salt on it. Come on, Tortoise. Pull out that salty card.
My evil streams do the best. I'd rather talk on the phone instead of just sending messages back and forth. That's right. I love conversations on the phone. I love being able to respond. You know, I love the talk part. That's the best part about the streaming here is when we're conversating and like someone says something stupid or fun and we can respond to it and we're like, and the response generates another thought process someone's having about that same conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the social aspect is basically what breeds the interactions that we have, and the more interactions we have is like the more exciting the show is, indubitably, and it's all on tenor. Like, trust me, everybody in chat line, I know some of these people a little more personally than you do. The conversations can definitely go awry if they didn't watch their mouths and brains.
Oh yeah,
I have to watch mine constantly.
Right? So the content of the show could be way different if they didn't respect the idea that I try to keep a clean show.
Right.
Keep it family friendly.
I think that's something else too that for anybody that is watching, it is a monumental task to put out a show every day to stream on a regular basis and have it be worth joining. I mean, you could broadcast to an empty room, but it really is the community that makes it. And so every little bit helps, even if it's just a comment in the stream as it's going on, or following up on the video later on, maybe throwing a like in there or making a comment. Because this can be maybe not necessarily where we're at right now and stuff, but this could be a lonely hobby if you're just broadcasting to an empty room.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times it's good if you find any value in watching or participating or seeing anything, to throw something away towards the creator and stuff. A like, a thank you. If you don't want to show up on the show or whatever, even because I think most everybody has an option to be downloaded or to be interacted with directly. There's emails out there and stuff like that. So even just throwing them a thank you behind the scenes and stuff can make a huge difference to somebody that's trying to do a show on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to agree with you on the point that you made earlier about communicating and being able to communicate. One of the things I have picked up here is, if anybody has been paying attention, I have not too much at all, hardly ever.
He's
stream.
so proud of that. So proud
My
of
ums are disappearing, and this is one of the reasons why I like this, is because I'm getting rid of the ums. Before I came here, I was only used to speaking in single sentences every 5 minutes. Okay, here's a single sentence every 5 minutes. That's the karaoke DJ way. I'm going to call your name up. I'm going to announce your song, and then I'm going to walk away from the mic and not say anything for another 5 minutes. And that is a complete different lifestyle than a streamer's lifestyle, where you have to keep talking and talking and talking and yakking and yakking and yakking and making you hear my voice over and over and over again, word after word after word. And sorry, the elaboration. But I have gotten better at speaking and communicating. I do not like to talk on the phone either. and I hate leaving voicemails. I don't stream by myself when I should be, and I don't keep that regular schedule because I don't like talking to a wall.
Mhm.
Even if I see lurkers there, if I don't get responded to, I feel like crap. In real life, not just on stream, but in real life. So it's like I if I call you and you're not home, and there's this pay attention to me, pay attention to me. Jessie knows, she gets it in her DMs all the time. I'm like, you're probably asleep, but pay attention to me, pay attention to me. I want
It's
attention.
fine. I
Poke,
do it
poke,
back to
poke,
him.
poke,
If
poke.
he does it to me, I'm just gonna go do it back to him. So
I need my friends. I need my people around. I hate people, but I need to be around them. I need to be around the people who help me communicate, help me get the words out, help me use my words.
Oh, yeah.
It's another thing to me. I don't like the telephone, but I like communicating. And, being part of a stream helps me on there. I mean, it lets me communicate. Well, yeah, me streaming on my channel by myself. I'm communicating with my audience and everything, but I'm not communicating with somebody with a voice.
Yeah.
Right. That's very hard, not being able to communicate with somebody with a voice. And I have I also have a problem reading on top of speaking. There, I know two languages: that's bad English and worse English, and so reading good English is not my forte.
Yeah. Good English. I slaughter my English.
Yeah,
English
it
was said.
does.
I speak German.
It's one thing to try to visualize when you are talking to somebody, to have somebody in your head as to who you're speaking to, who that person is. It's still kind of hard shouting out into the void, though, and not necessarily getting anything back. So, like I said, just encourage anybody that is out there and stuff, interact whenever you can, if you're up to it or not. If not, just remember that creators are making content, hopefully for you. And if it isn't, you can always help them shape their content. I know Tibble's Apprentice, the project that I've done, has morphed over the years very much. Part of that was because of COVID, because I was on a trajectory. It seemed like this for a while. Then COVID hit and things changed drastically. But that's also the beauty of being able to stream, and streaming on a daily basis puts you more in touch with the community. And if you're willing, you can pivot and follow that a little bit better. Like I said, I don't know that Superfast necessarily started this with this in mind for a stream, but this is where we've wound up, and I'm very appreciative for that.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like to me you're talking about criticism. And there is two types of criticism. There's bad criticism and there's good criticism. Some content creators, such as myself, love criticism because I'll take that criticism and use it towards my stream to make my stream better.
I like the idea of encouragement, not criticism.
Well,
yeah,
but whatever you get, if you can adjust to whatever the feedback you're getting, that's definitely the way to go.
Well, encouragement, criticism. Some people call it different things, but you get what I'm saying.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, I think what Hillbilly is trying to say is like constructive criticism.
For sure.
Right, because trust me, there's people who will criticize you just to be trolly.
Yeah.
Well, but while I'm with Tabal, and I don't look at things as criticism. I mean, like, while everybody is a critic, and see, criticism is opinionated, and I feel like there is, in my opinion, no such thing as bad criticism, just unhelpful criticism. If you're going to criticize and it's going to be in a way, look, you can use a little bit of help with this. Be helpful and tell me what aspect of that needs help. And also, when it comes down to how hard we do our content and try to make our content, I'm always doing something. I'm putting out some sort of content everywhere, whether it be on Suno, YouTube, Twitch. I even, there's some place tomorrow is going to be a new piece of Cowboy Dan content. It
Mhm.
might not be on YouTube, it might not be on Twitch, but I've been working on a whole lot of things. And these are things that I'm playing with. If you want to help with like Tortoise's content, Hillbilly's content, or whatever, and you want to make it better, instead of giving what Hillbilly was describing as bad criticism, I call it unhelpful, because you're not supplying a solution when you criticize. Always supply a solution to your content creator, to anybody that you give a piece of advice to. Supply that solution.
Look, if you're gonna get into criticism and follow what you can within your means. There are people who have lots of money and don't realize you can't spend $40 on a app or a program. So someone
Right.
tells you your content needs better editing. Well, you can try to edit better than what you have, but it doesn't mean you can spend the money to get a better app, a better program or something or whatever. So
Exactly.
one thing I learned from the get-go, it's not about what you have to work with. It's about what you're willing to do to work with what you have.
Exactly.
Right. Also, I'd like to make a suggestion for those people out there. As you do know that the Morning Coffee podcast is community driven. You do have the option to supplying a question of the day, a meme, or whatever you want to donate to the show to help with the content. After all, Tortoise does do this every morning. And me and Jesse do our show once a week, and it's hard to come up with content for once a week. Tortoise is doing it every friggin' morning.
Yeah.
Except Mondays.
Except Mondays, yeah.
Yep.
That's subject to change in the future too. We'll see.
I hate to stream and run, but I've got a couple of things that I have to do. So thank you very much for the show. What am I waiting? I'm waiting.
You're waiting. Well, I'm about to get to the next segment anyway.
Oh, okay.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. Show is lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise. Building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon. No one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house. We own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
All right, so we're gonna get to the shill section, but we're gonna let Tybalt shill really quick with this cool new image.
Oh, it's only a new image basically because TCG Player updated their logo and asked that anybody that has a store or whatever update to their latest logo. So I did that, and I put my store name across the top. So you can go to darkritual.tcgplayerpro.com to get to my store. It's a lot easier to find than it used to be to have to like dig in there and look for me. But you can find me there. You can find me on Instagram. That's where you'll find more daily content there. And yeah, if you want singles or whatever, you can welcome to go to my store and check it out.
Cool.
Yeah, he's pro.
Also, one more thing, T-Balt.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I'm just glad to see you every now and then. You know, you're a pretty cool dude.
Well, thank you. And I'm glad to have a creep to join.
Creep, that's right.
Being
Now,
part of the creep, I appreciate that.
Thinking about creep, you can go now, have fun, enjoy your day, do your responsibilities.
Responsibilities, they get you every time.
Yeah. See you.
Thank you very much. It's great to see you guys and
good
gals and everybody in between. Peace.
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 All right.
Late.
Now it's all of us as we're warming up to the show section. I must have missed a private chat. All right. There we go. I'm back. I'm still getting used to this new layout. Tell you what.
Yeah.
But thinking of new layouts and stuff, we're going to have to roll in, feel comfortable. We're going to have to welcome Hellwiller into our lives for a moment and let her shill.
All right, it's Wednesday, so you know what that means. It's time to procrastinate some more from what we already are. But yeah, tonight it's podcast night, So we've got some great procrastination lined up, as always. A little bit of yeah, and maybe we might include a little bit. So if that is enjoyable,
Yeah.
swing on by. We should also be having party night as well. I'm not sure what we're playing just yet. I don't think Dan does either. We'll work it out, but it'll be party time.
Oh yeah, sounds good. And Brandon, happy dang black day to you too. And thinking of Brandon and happy dang black day, we got KJ Cowboy Dan. What happened?
Hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. Oh, my face is big on the screen. Woo, that scared me. Self jump scare. Woo. So, as Jesse Hellwheeler had just told you, that we are going to be covering a lot of and even more of that. But we're also going to be touching on something that we touched on a couple weeks ago, which was pretty big. But I found out yesterday that Jesse did not know about a certain commercial that I really love. That's a Japanese commercial. So we're going to do a reaction episode tonight on procrastinating about a couple of Japanese commercials. If you have a favorite Japanese commercials, please please let me know on Discord, and we will react to it tonight on Procrastinating Across the Ocean. As to which game we are playing today, it is a party game, and we haven't picked it out. So if you want to suggest a party game for us to play, we will play it tonight.
Cool.
Play it tonight. Gonna have fun tonight on KJ Cowboy Dan and Hell Wheeler Show. And thinking about the show, we're gonna flow to the Mugen Full. What the heck is going on?
Here I am. I do have a contest I'm entering for a certain thing that I'll be making a video for. But other than that, I don't have much planned.
All right. Well, figure out what you want to be doing. Have fun with it. All right.
All right.
What? Hold on. Let me try something. Oh, interesting.
There we go. All right, today at 2 o'clock, I'm going to try to climb the last little bit of the ladder that I can. I'm going to try to get to the mythic. Probably won't make this time around, but I'm going to try. We're going to have maybe a day left until the ladder resets on Arena, but I'm going to try to do it, get it done today, this afternoon. That's going to be at 2 o'clock this afternoon, but other than that, today is Wednesday. That's all we got. That's all I got planned for today.
Right. Why? I need to figure this whole thing out. It's making things more difficult to maneuver. Like, usually I could just like switch over like this. Right? It's making me select things differently. I have to figure out how this works. But anyway,
it's okay. This new feature makes you look beautiful.
Thank you.
You know what to see bald is beautiful.
Now all you need is get you some little pink lipstick, and then you'll be all right.
And that wig for the 1,000.
Pink is not his color. Everybody knows that purple is Tortoise's color. Look at his eyes. Look at those beautiful eyes. Pink
I thought it was
not
lime
Tortoise's
green.
color. It's lime green works too.
Okay. I'm the Incredible Hulk now.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Anyways, tonight I'm going to try. I'm either going to play a new game tonight, like start a new game, which I'll figure out by tonight, or if I can't figure out the new game I want to play, I'll probably try to throw together a Commander game tonight for fun. We'll figure it out. But just remember, if you haven't, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and toggle that bell so you know when I go live, so you know to catch us when we go live, so you know what I'm doing tonight when I get there. But, all right, with that in mind, everybody, I want to thank you for being here today, being awesome, being amazing. I don't know why I just pressed that button. But anyways, I want to remind you that you're awesome and amazing, and you're loved. Someone's thinking about you, and you guys have a wonderful day trying to make someone else's day a little bit brighter because you might be the change someone needs today. With that, my friends, have a good night. I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
The moves, the strategies, and the flares. Super fast daughters. It's running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes. Shell shock, go. The daughters way. He's the one to watch, the king of MTG play.